If you're like me, then you most likely bead all over the house with a bead tray. In today's video, I'll show you a hack with magnets and double-sided tape to keep your bead tray organized for French beading. Coming up. Hi Bead fam, my name is Fed Lee, author, bead instructor, and designer here at the Bead Flora studio. I work off a bead tray with just the essentials for a specific project. Now here are some of the problems. Number one, you put down your tools and you don't know where you set them down. They also take a lot of space in your work area. And number two, your bead spinner slides around your work tray and you have it on your lap and it's easy to knock it over. I was getting quite annoyed. Then I had an idea. What if I glued the bottom of the bead spinner to my tray? I was going to hot glue it but couldn't find the power cord. And then I was rummaging through my junk drawer. Now come on, who has a junk drawer? Let me know in the comments below if you have a junk drawer too. Like I said, I was going through my junk drawer and found some round magnets along with round double-sided tape. Just peel off the side and attach it to the magnet, then peel off the other side and attach it to your tray. These magnets are really strong. They're not like your typical fridge magnets. Now onto the bead spinner. Peel off one side of the tape and attach it to the bottom of the bead spinner. Then peel off the other side and attach it to the bead tray. It stays on pretty well and it will come off if you pull really hard. Now you can put the top of the spinner on and put some beads in. I'm going to put my tools on the magnets. I found out that these tape measures can be magnetized. How cool is that? Here I put a bunch of my wires and fluoro tape that I'm using in an acrylic apothecary jar. In a smaller jar I have the petals that I'm working on. And here is a little container to hold scrap wires. You can put beads into another bead spinner top and switch it out as you are beading. I spilled some beads here on purpose to show you how I clean this up. Remove the tools, containers, and then dump the beads out. The tools will fall off the magnet if you invert the tray, but the measuring tape will stay in place. Then just put everything back in place. Now I'm going to show you how I make beaded flowers with my bead tray. I'm using a measuring tape instead of a ruler because I need to cut off long lengths of wire. I'm going to tape a spare measuring tape along the top of my tray for shorter measurements. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm working with two colors for this pattern and need just a smaller amount of color B, so I'm not going to use a second bead spinner. I'm just going to put them on by hand since it's just a few. I'll put links in the description with where I bought the tray, magnets, and anything else that I can think of. So to recap, using magnets to keep tools out of the way gives you a lot of tray space and you aren't scrambling around looking for a tool that you just set down a few minutes ago. Keeping the bead spinner in place keeps it from sliding and knocking over your beads, and I haven't spilled any beads off of my bead spinner yet. Who would have thought a simple thing like tape and a magnet can make such a difference?